Anyway, I will do an introduction once again, because we are here with another StarSeries match between NEXT.kz and M5, and I'm here with co-caster Minnie. And this time I don't have an extra, special question lined up. So, hi.
Hello.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Oh well. So what do you expect from these two teams?
I expect M5 to go crazy and pick aggressive picks, like they always do.
Like they always
And I don't really know what I expect from NEXT.kz. They haven't been performing top notch lately, so I hope they can put up a fight and maybe even win against M5.
Yeah. Well, they might be able to do that if, well, I think M5 is usually really strong, and somehow they always end up getting the heroes that they want, like the Enigma and the Night Stalker and the Darkseer. So let's see if NEXT.kz is gonna ban out one of those three. Well, so far we have a Chen ban out and Invoker ban, so all those three heroes still in. Let's actually do. I mean, if you're playing versus M5, shouldn't you know which heroes to ban out for them?
Yeah, you really want to ban out Night Stalker against them because they play Night Stalker so well.
Yeah.
And we have lost so many times against them when we play Night Stalker, so that's the best tip against M5.
Yeah, let's see if they're actually gonna ban that out. At least they banned out the Darkseer, so no Darkseer for Blood Angel. That is
exactly.
A hero that he loves to play.
The thing is, if you ban out Night Stalker and all these Russian heroes, you leave so many good heroes in the pool.
That is also true. It's such tricky choices because you don't want to give them an Invoker either, or a Furion that is still in, or a Lycan that is still in also. Oh, we might see a Lycan.
Maybe. I won't say. I think we will see a ban from NEXT.kz, but I'm not sure.
Well, I think, yeah. Well, they kind of have to. If they don't ban him out now, I don't think M5 will ban him out either, so that, well, they have first pick, of course. M5 actually being the one that can ban now, they're taking into their bonus time. They have banned, so far, they have banned out the Chen and the Enchantress, so some pushing power and jungling being banned out there.
Yeah, they don't like junglers.
They don't like to play,
it looks like.
Not versus junglers, anyway.
I think they don't want to get pushed really hard, so they're banning out the really great pushing junglers.
Maybe they're gonna ban out Lycan now if they don't want to play him themselves. But they could also ban out something like a Shrek or something.
Yeah.
They're taking their time though. Only 20 seconds left.
Yeah, they really are.
So,
and we're gonna ban out one more pushing hero, Broodmother.
And yeah, well, we already said in the previous game, just an annoying hero to deal with. And M5 style doesn't really leave space to really deal with one specific hero, as they'll just go around ganking everybody. And someone will be left alone on the lane at some point.
That's the thing. I think M5 is gonna pick up Fury in first pick if NEXT.kz let them. Because Fury is such a Russian hero. He can gank all over the map in 0 seconds. So
that is true. And since they like to go for gank heavy lineups, let's see. I mean, they're either gonna get a Lycan or a Furion.
Exactly.
And
well, if you're not gonna pick up like Leshrac or something.
Yeah, or Night Stalker, or yeah, Enigma. Because the thing is, NEXT.kz can choose to not ban out either of those, so they at least get one of the two.
They could, which is a pretty good strategy.
Yeah.
And NEXT.kz is also taking their time on this ban.
Well, this is probably the most important ban right now.
Yeah.
Which one do they definitely not want to face? Oh,
Enigma.
They don't want to face PGG's Enigma. Okay, I respect that. So it's definitely a respect ban and leaves so many heroes still in the pool to be picked up. And there we go, Lycan as the first pickup for M5. So they got that jungler. But yeah, Furion still in the pool,
I
there we
speak
go.
for the trees.
Nature's Prophet being picked up.
Dire team pick.
And, well, what else is there? There's, of course, still Leshrac. There's still the Tidehunter, the Windrunner. Tidehunter hasn't been picked or banned that much lately, so... Or not picked up anyway. But still a lot of options there. They're gonna go for Leshrac. Not surprising.
Radiant team
Both
pick.
teams have, yeah, we have heroes who can push really, really fast right now. So I think it's gonna be a game of towers. Who can take the most towers fast?
It really depends on the playstyle of the Lycan, though. I mean, you can have a Lycan that's just in the jungle the whole time, and then around 20 minutes comes out and starts ganking everybody and killing everybody. Or he
Yeah,
can
you
be
can-
aggressive early game already.
Queen of pain. 5 seconds remaining.
And I hope we pick up Night Stalker now. Yes, because I like to see Russians play that hero.
Yeah, Vigos plays a great
Reserve
Night Stalker.
time.
And
10
if they do
seconds
that,
remaining.
they have such a heavy gank lineup. Ooh, only 5 seconds left in their
5
bonus
seconds
time.
remaining.
So they have to decide now. They're gonna go for a
Windrunner at your
Windrunner instead. Okay.
Yeah,
Dire
we have
team
such
pick.
great escape heroes right now. We have Lycan with his ultimate, Queen of Pain with Blink, and Windrunner with his Windrun. So it will be NEXT.kz will have a hard time killing these heroes.
Definitely. But so far they are not really built on killing heroes, they're built on killing towers. Well, Furion is killed on killing heroes, I guess. If he TPs in with the Sprout, but then again, Windrunner can run out of the Sprout if she just casts a power shot, goes through trees. There's a blink away from the trees, and well, only Lycan, but he's not gonna get caught out the start of the game with Sprout, I believe. And Shadow Demon being picked up by NEXT.kz, great choice to have. Well, next to Leshrac, of course, able to chain up that stun.
Yeah, we have the strongest lane right now. I think Leshrac Shadow Demon is the strongest lane. I think it's
Yeah.
even stronger than Sand King Leshrac.
Oh, why do you think that?
Because their Shadow Demon Leshrac is 2 ranged heroes, so they are not gonna get harassed like a Sand King,
Radiant
That's
team
true.
ban.
and they will have a much easier time harassing. And their combo is such a great combo, like disruption, stun, and the amplified damage. So
That is true. Amplified damage is, yeah, it's really painful. You're right. Yeah, I can live with that one because I always thought Leshrac and Sand King would be an awesome lane. But yeah, Shadow Demon is of course arranged, making it easier for them to get the advantage over the entire lane and not just for the ganks. So we have a ban out from the Night Stalker, so no Vigos Night Stalker for this game. As we also see a Brewmaster and a Pugna and a Tidehunter ban out. What do you think about Pugna ban out? I mean, of course he's great. Well, there's a Queen of Pain who's going to chain up her spell, so Pugna would be a good semi-counter for her. But are they setting up for something else, like a Storm Spirit maybe?
I don't really know, but they probably have some strategy because banning out Pugna
10 seconds remaining.
is pretty rare actually.
Yeah.
5 seconds.
And they don't have much time, so you gotta pick fast.
Yeah, oh, only 3 seconds left. Oh, there we go. We go for a support Venomancer. Only 2 seconds left on their bonus time. Well, at least they're making the most out of that. The thing I would say is still missing in that lineup is some extra team fight. So maybe a Sand King or Earthshaker or... Well, Sand King would actually fit in more with the gank heavy
Yeah.
lineup.
They only have 1 stun, and that's the Shackle Shot, so they're really lacking some stuns.
Yeah,
But NEXT.kz doesn't have so many stuns as well. They only have the Shadow Demon
10 seconds
Disruption
remaining.
and Leshrac stun, so I don't know.
5 seconds.
It's pretty equal in stuns.
Indeed. Well, let's see if Sand King is going to be picked up by NEXT.kz right now, as their lineup could... Well, actually, no. I will take that back. Sand King would be okay in their lineup, but would not be exceptionally great. I guess if they pick up the Sand King, it would be mostly to deny and 5 that hero.
Yeah, I think NEXT.kz will pick up a dual lane now and lane the Furion solo, the Leshrac Shadow Demon lane, and then the other dual lane. But I'm not really sure what other dual lane they will aim for. But they can do so much with these picks. There are so many possibilities.
I mean, you have Leshrac, who is potentially a solo hero if you want him. They're gonna actually go for Morphlings, so we're gonna probably see a
Radiant team pick.
tri-lane. Maybe?
I still think it's gonna be a dual lane with like either. I think Crystal Maiden would fit their heroes so well right now.
A Crystal Maiden and a Morphling middle is a great combination for them to go with. And then, yeah, side lane for the Furion and the other two on the off lane. Other lane.
It could be.
Yeah.
10
It would be a good
seconds
setup. Let's see if M5 is gonna pick something. They only have 6 seconds left.
5 seconds remaining.
Let's see if it's gonna be that Sand King or something else that can hopefully for them stun. Oh, it can stun, but it's a tiny.
Dire team pick.
It can stun and it does so much damage.
Ah, and look at the lineup for NEXT.kz. I mean, Morphling is gonna be able to morph out of strength, out of agility into strength, and stay alive probably for the combination. But Furion, Leshrac, and Shadow Demon will be like cannon fodder for Tiny at the start, because Leshrac, if he gets the farm up, he will have the HP to
10
survive that.
seconds
But
remaining.
And by the looks of it, M5 is probably gonna do
5
the
seconds
Lycan Woods,
remaining.
the Windrunner going for the off lane, Queen of Pain middle, and then the Venomaster Tine on the easy lane.
most likely, we have a Bane pickup. I heard
Let's see.
someone say yesterday, like, if we can't get a Shadow Demon, we usually get the Bane.
Now we have both.
And now they have both. Yeah.
And now we have so much stuns and sleep and ulti from Bane,
So much disable. Yeah,
so much disable.
coming out.
And now we can lane in so many ways. So I don't even want to predict that.
I just have to.
Because they can put the Bane solo, and the Furion Woods and Leshrac solo, and then the dual lane with Shadow Demon Morphling. They can put the Shadow Demon Leshrac lane, and Bane solo and Morphling solo. They can do anything.
They have so many options. And they will make it also hard to guess for M5 who's gonna be where. Even
Yes,
though
they
their lanes look a bit more, well, a bit more textbook, even though of course Tiny is not a textbook in my book anyway. But let's see who's playing what. We have Admiration in the middle, playing the Queen of Pain. We have Blood Angel on the Windrunner, solo top. And PGG on the Venomancer is gonna go probably ward something. He has ward in his bags. Playing very risky as the rest of NEXT.kz is coming into the forest too. We have Vigas playing the Tiny, so we're gonna see a very aggressive Tiny, probably gonna start ganking very early on. Hopefully for him he's gonna find some haste runes, as that's yeah, that would make him even more dangerous than he already is. And Silence is on the Lycan, who's gonna be in the jungle.
Ooh, the chicken is in danger. Or maybe not. No, we're not gonna scout it.
I know.
Ooh.
Or are they?
No, we didn't. Yeah, and on the,
The
next
wolf is
KC
gonna stand
team,
it though.
we have Stelcat on the Bane Elemental, we have Mantis on the Morphling, we have Equal playing the Leshrac, the Furion, who is that? That's Lucky, right? Yeah, Lucky is playing Furion, I think. I'm
Yes,
not really
you're
sure.
right. You're correct. No,
And
fuck.
who is 570?
It's just his name, 570.
Yeah, it's his name. 570 is playing the Shadow Demon.
Or at least I only know him as 570, as he's always 570.
Yeah, and I was gonna say that if NEXT.kz put a Trilane against the Venomaster Tiny, M5 will not have a fun time, because Lycan is not the hero who can gang.
Not yet anyway. He needs that farm first. It looks like PGG is gonna help him get that and gonna get experience from that. Oh, they spot out the Leshrac though.
Yeah, but if we do like this, securing the farm of Lycan, Tiny will have a real hard time just staying in the lane versus the Morphling Shadow Demon.
Yeah, he is as a one melee hero versus two ranged, and also a possible Leshrac coming out of the jungle. It's a very tricky lane for Vigas to be in.
Yeah, and I think Bane is the only hero who can solo against the Queen of Pain. And they put it versus him, so that's a really great laning from NEXT.kz.
Yeah, and why is that, by the way?
Because if Queen of Pain jump you, you can just shoot and brain zap, and you will have such an advantage because you're healing. And if you're close to dying, you can just sleep him and run away. So he will never kill you, and you will never be in danger. And he has his bottle up, so he can run through the ruins as well.
Nice. It will, yeah, that will be a tricky lane then for Admiration. Even though it won't stop him from last hit, so at least he'll get the farm.
No, it won't really be tricky. He just won't kill Vayne like he could do for all other heroes. And yeah, Vigos is having a hard time at the bot lane, while Mantis is getting free farm.
Yeah, and Medium Lucky and Blood Angel also on the, well, both just right clicking. They can't kill each other either. Are you doing something with your microphone, by the way? It sounded like that.
No, but
Okay.
I could, if you could recall me, it's
No,
maybe
it's fine now again. It's just I heard some buzz through it, but okay.
I don't know.
It's gone now, so it's fine. But yeah, I don't know. The only lane that I see a kill happening anytime soon, unless a player makes a mistake, is the bottom lane with the combination of disruption and stun from equals Leshrac.
Yeah. But we are leaving the Lycan to farm a bit, so I'm not really sure who is winning the lanes, but I would still say NEXT.kz.
Oh, and there we have the first disruption. The stun gonna follow up. Venomancer is gonna be in some trouble now, and first blood goes to the Morphling as Equal is in some trouble because Tiny wants to go for him, but Edict hacking through him. Vegas on the run, and will get stunned again. This will be a double kill, or at least it will be a kill. Still, I would expect no. Tango is healing him up. What? I'm sure they thought that was a safe kill and backed off.
Yeah, Vigos had his magic stick, so the last shot from, I think it was Leshrac, he survived that, and then they backed off, and Leshrac misclicked the tower and hit the tower instead of the hero.
Ouch.
Which,
but yeah, first blood going to Mantis. That's a very big kill for Morphlings to have.
Bane in some trouble in mid lane.
Venomancer has put a Gale up on the Bane. Will he be able to survive though? Doesn't have any mana anymore. Right click will go to the Queen of Pain, but the tower will still kill off the Venomancer as Lucky came in to help out. Gets actually the last hit on the Venomancer. Still wants to go for Admiration too. Pops up an urn charge. Right clicks out there, and there's a double kill for Lucky. Lucky. Well, Lucky.
And now he's up to level 6 and has his ultimate in 4 minutes in the game.
That's so fast. And also has that urn up already, get 2 charges in it now. Already used one also, so good play by Lucky, being able to have that advantage over the map. Oh, and we have a pause from PGG. And I have to say, NEXT.kz looking very strong so far, because Vegas is not getting that much farm. He has 1 last hit so far. And Morphling being on 18, so that's I don't know. It's gonna be really tough.
Yeah, but Windrunner and Lycan is actually doing surprisingly good. Or not surprisingly, because Furin just left Windrunner up to the top lane alone, so she's having free farm, and Lycan haven't really got disturbed at all.
No, and the thing is, of course, too, with the jungle hero, M5 has a jungle hero, but NEXT.kz don't. So M5 will have that extra person farming, while for NEXT.kz they will have 3 farming, and M5 will have 4 farming. So that's a major difference there too, of course. That will tip the gold skill into the favor of M5 again. But then again, Tiny really needs to get that early start to be able to do so much good in the mid game.
Yeah. He is a really farm-dependent hero. And now we see 5 heroes going bot lane for M5.
Everybody TPing bot. They want to kill Mantis, I believe. Or at least maybe take a tower. A Gale going through. Shout going through. There's a stun from Tiny. Disruption is there. The power shot going through. Leshrac being the first one to go down. Mantis going down straight after. Venomancer taking that last hit. And Queen of Pain taking the last hit on the Shadow Demon. What an initiation! Link came from Queen of Pain. Gale was there too to slow down. Stun from Tiny straight afterwards, and that's 3 dead heroes.
Yeah, you don't really suspect that as the NEXT.kz. Thinking about that, like, oh, now 5 heroes are gonna come gank us from the front. So it's a really nice gank from M5. And
I'm not sure. Can we call it a gank if people just walk up the lane and just run straight into you?
I don't know, but they got 3 kills from it, so.
Yeah. Oh, maybe they're gonna take a tier 1 tower though as payment for that one.
Radiant's
I
Yeah,
have
but
to say,
tower is
that was
under
really
attack.
Russian style. Just
that
running in
was
there.
really Russian style. And they're not even gonna get the tower on the top lane because Morphling is level 3.
Oh, yeah.
And here he doesn't have any damage right now. But
No.
yeah, M5 really did that well.
Everybody TPing in. And Lycan coming out of the jungle for that too, of course. So it was really 5 versus 3.
Ooh. And
Bane.
Aberration destroying the Regeneration.
Yeah. I saw that with the illusion. Gets a disruption, he'll get the stun straight afterwards, not able gonna be able to blink away in time. Nature's Prophet getting the last hit, is on a killing spree right now. As he got 3 out of 4 kills so far for NEXT.kz.
Yeah, he's having a great game right now.
Yeah, let's see if they want to go for this because,
is under attack.
well, they could. They probably want to get back as aggressive as M5 was just now, but I would expect M5 to play it pretty safe, even though Vigos is kind of in the wrong position to play it safe, but then again, oh well. They have Shrek, they have a Nature's Prophet, they are probably looking for a push. But Affirmation is still on the bottom lane also. While Bane is having a great time farming in the middle. And actually Morphling farming solo top. Being the only one there. Oh, Tiny going getting a kill on that Shadow Demon as we see Lucky going down to the Venomancer. Equal on the run, still being harassed by Queen of Pain, but they don't really want to dive that. Or do they want to dive it? They do want to dive it! There is still a Shadow Blade on there. The throw is there too to make sure that Admiration is in range, and Evil running back to the tower. Gonna try to land a stun. Doesn't land a stun, or Admiration will be gone in time. 20 HP left. As Tiny is backing off also with a train of creeps on his back. Oh, Admiration running into some trouble. Shadow Demon getting the last hit there. As he just run up to help his teammate. And Furion TPing it to try to get a kill on Vigos, but the stun was there to make sure that that didn't happen.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, and there we see some Russian dives
Yeah,
from M5, and it's just so fun to watch.
it is. If it was worth it though, I mean, Queen of Pain did die. And Shrek for Queen of Pain, I think that NEXT.kz had the better trade from that, even though the kill of course came on the Shadow Demon. Which is, yeah, which is not the greatest hero to have your kills on, as, well, they would be more useful on someone else.
Yeah, that's true, but still it's a pretty fair exchange for M5. It's not the best and it's not the worst trade, so.
True.
But when we do that, we leave the Lycan to farming, and also the Windrunner, so we're just buying time for the team by diving like that.
Yeah, and of course a thing to remember is the mind game being played. I mean, NEXT.kz will be a lot more careful now that they know that M5 is actually diving that much. Diving that early. So it will make them play more careful, and as we see now, Lucky just being stuck to his tower. He doesn't want to go there, doesn't want to risk it. Of course, he would be probably a dead Furion if he went there, but still. It's actually backing off to the tier 2 tower right now. Towards the tier 2 tower, and he should have gone because there's the throw. Shackle Shot is not on the ledge, but Lycan coming out of the forest, taking the kill there, and that's yeah, okay, so that mind game really was didn't work there, as Furion still got picked off by Silence. Wow.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, but NEXT.kz in the meanwhile, we're trying to push the tower.
Yeah.
And top lane, and I think we're gonna succeed.
I think that they popped the fortification just to buy some time, but yeah, there's not gonna be TPs in. As Queen of Pain in the middle kills off the Bane. Oh, where is she? There she is.
Radiant's top tower has
Still
fallen.
takes a lot of damage for that, and Morphling actually getting the tower money. He takes a Gale, but he will have weak form, and it's only Venomancer there to defend, so he's backing off again. But yeah, that was the first tier 1 tower falling actually.
Yeah, and still M5 is leading by quite some goal. So right now M5 is looking pretty strong. But you should never count NEXT.kz out.
No, they still have a Morphling that gets pretty farmed, as Blood Angel's gonna take a stun, gonna take Edith, and Bane taking the last hit with his Brain Sap now at level 4. And I guess they're gonna have another tower. There's only one level of Edict on the Shrek, by the way. And he went for his split Earth first.
Yeah, that's pretty weird, but I guess it's fine.
Well, I would expect him to have maybe 2 in Split Earth, or 1 at least. Whoa. Sorry.
I'm at
Queen of Pain
pains.
killing off the Nature's Prophet, and Nature's Prophet killing off the Tiny on the bottom lane. So, yeah. And Windrunner killed. Oh, Windrunner killed it by the Bane. It was still before. So some action missed here on the bottom lane. Sorry for that, but yeah. Oh, disruption going off on someone. It's gonna be the Venomance. It's gonna take a lot of damage, and there we have Leshrac taking the last hit. Blood Angel gets put in a nightmare. They don't want to go for this anymore, though. Shadow Demon also backing off, even though Blood Angel was the only one left there, but there wasn't a creep wave anymore. Yeah, I was gonna say for Leshrac to be in a team with both a Shadow Demon and a Bane, having 2 heroes. Oh, Blood Angel getting a Fiend's Creep, getting a stun, and a Fiend's Creep that is, and Leshrac taking the last hit, and Leshrac still going down to the Queen of Pain, who got in there, even though she still got put into a nightmare, and allows the rest of NEXT.kz to back off. But yeah, that was a perfect example. There was no way Leshrac was gonna miss that stun.
Yeah, exactly. It's 100% chance that he will hit the stun. Like, we have so great disablers for hitting the Leshrac stun. We have Bane Sleep, and we have Shadow Demon Disruption. So it's always... Leshrac is always gonna land his stun, no matter what.
So that makes it, for me at least, extra odd that he went for a Split Earth. But then again, Equal probably knows better than me, so yeah. He's gonna go for his Lightning Storm now.
Yeah, but if he always lands his stun, he's always sure that he will make more damage because of him leveling it up.
That's true too. Extra ganking damage. And of course with the Soul Catcher that extra damage is very important. Extra nuke.
Yeah, and he don't even need to be close to land his stun. So he can stand from the back and just stunning.
Yep. We have a smoke up from F5. As a Shackle Shot lands on Morphling, Power Shot will go through, but he won't die. Or there's the stun misses though, V-Form was first.
And we have a smoke from NEXT.kz as well.
Ooh, and there we go. With both the Bane and the Shadow Demon. That combination is just so dangerous. You're not gonna be able to do anything for such a long amount of time.
Ooh. This is so perfect for NEXT.kz.
Yeah, they're just running in there. And now, yeah, there we have Silence being put into Nightmare. He's gonna be backing off from this. Queen of Pain still trying to get a kill. Gets a kill, the Nature's Prophet. Disruption goes off on SS, gets a stun too. But still, there goes Leshrac, killed off by the Queen of Pain. Double kill for that Stelco. Getting a lot of trouble. Shackle Shot latches. He's not gonna be able to do anything anymore. Triple kill for Queen of Pain anymore.
Exquisite.
Yeah, I was wrong by saying that was perfect for NEXT.kz.
And
But
they're
that was just...
gonna get a kill on the Shadow Demon here too. Power Shot finishing that job. No ultra kill for Admiration, unfortunately. And they're gonna take a tier 3 tower for this too. But yeah.
That was just because Bane, when we initiated like that, we had 1 second cooldown on ultimate from him. So he couldn't ultimate the... he couldn't sleep the Queen of Pain and ultimate the Lycan like they would, like they wanted. And then we just... Yeah, they just got obliterated by them.
Yeah, and fast TPs are incoming from M5 as well, of course. I mean, they still got the Lycan, so you could say their plan is semi-succeeded, but they got killed off so hard afterwards. They paid for it. They paid for the kill on Lycan. It was the first time Lycan died, so important to have, but not that important to have 4 heroes die for that one.
No, Lycan will always catch up no matter what, because he farms so fast in the jungle.
Especially with his wolves being level 4, they could almost gank, or almost take farm without Lycan even being there.
Yeah, he could do solo Roshan whenever he wants, but he don't want to risk it. Because if the NEXT.kz catch him off guard doing Roshan and kill him and take the Aegis, they will lose so much.
Yeah.
But if M5 could do some big war at another lane and while he takes Roshan, it could be pretty good for them. But right now he has to want to focus farming.
Yeah, and he's doing that with the Ancients helping out PGG here. He's gonna not take the farm from that, but it's just gonna help him. Meantime, Mantis is still being able to get free farm. He's still on this top lane. He's an 89 last hits. 91 even now. So almost the same as Lycan actually, but Lycan has of course jungle creeps in there too, so that's a little bit less. But yeah, working up towards his his Lincoln Spear and should have it complete
Dire's
almost.
middle
He has
tower
his
is under it. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
oh, hello tower. He has his orb. In the meantime, bottom lane Leshrac kills off the
Dire's
Tiny.
bottom
We're gonna
tower
see
has
if
fallen
Mantis is
now.
gonna be some trouble. I don't know why Mantis TP'd here, to be fair. He can't do anything versus
Dire's
4
middle tower
of
is under attack.
M5 heroes. There's not gonna be any farm for him to take, and he does need that farm.
Yeah, and the thing with Morphling is that he's not really so good in mid game. Lycan is really strong in mid game when he gets his BKB up and just run in and right click heroes.
Yeah.
Morphling is getting he's peaking in late game, like 40-50 minutes in. Because right now he has 0 damage.
Yep.
He has to have utilities to stay in the lane and not die. So if NEXT.kz can take this to late game, they will have a fair chance winning. But still, Lycan is not bad in late game.
Yeah, do you actually think he will indeed make his Lincoln Sphere first? Or is he saving up for something else? Because he has almost 3k gold.
He could be going a fast E-Blade, but I think he is gonna pick up the Lincoln Spear.
And they want to go for Mantis. SS coming in from the side, they know where he is. Tower's there too, though. Stun from of the other side. And Mantis is gonna drop here. Lycan taking the last hit.
Dire's
Initiated
top
by a
tower
Grey Stun
is
from
under
Vigas on the
attack.
other side of the forest. And they're gonna take a tower for this. Well, Lycan taking the tower.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Lycan having 2500 gold as well.
Yeah,
Radiant's bottom
and
tower
but the
is
thing
under
is that
attack.
Bane's ulti is going through the BKB,
Yeah.
so they need to stun the
Radiant's
Bane
bottom
when he
tower
ultis
has
the Lycan.
fallen.
Else, Lycan's BKB is gonna be wasted all fights. But I'm sure that both Vigas and Admiration will try to kill off the Bane in all fights.
Yeah, and Bane is not one of those heroes that has a lot of HP, so it will not be that hard. He did pick up an Ogre Club, but we had the disruption going off here.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
They don't want to go for the. Everybody of M5 was on the top lane though, but they didn't want to take that fight, even though it was only versus 2. Just the TPs that might come in were too dangerous. Almost everybody was there. Well, like the ones
Yeah.
actually TP'd back to bottom.
And yeah, it looks like Mantis is gonna go
Radiant's
for the
bottom
E-Blade
tower is under
because he
attack.
picked up the Ghost Scepter versus the Lycan.
Yeah, that's a great choice. And Tiny finding the Nature's Prophet in the jungle, killing him off. Oh, we might have equal in some trouble now. He has an invisibility rune. Gonna try to land a stun on Blood Angel. Is not gonna need to land it yet, or is he? Stun misses, but Blood Angel still on the run. Pops his wind run. Copy is being made, but will he be able to make it? I think he will be. I think he will be able to get away as Bane kills Tiny in the jungle in the meantime. But we were following someone else. So Bane dying, Tiny dying here. Bane getting the kill.
Yeah, but the Mantis choice by picking up the Ghost Scepter, he still have no damage at all,
That's true.
which is gonna be a pretty big problem for NEXT.kz when M5 here is gonna tank up. But if he gets his farm up fast, his E-Blade up in like 5 minutes or something, I think it's gonna be decent as well.
Well, at least the Venomancer will be a tasty buy for him. Windrunner maybe too. Queen of
Yeah,
Pain, not sure.
Even just gonna harass the Queen of Pain.
Yeah.
Because Queen of Pain is probably gonna survive, but like harassing down the Queen of Pain to 100 HP every fight, she's not gonna do anything in the fight. But yeah, let's just wait and see how much farm Mantis can get, because Lycan right now is getting ridiculously much farm.
Yeah, and I just have to point out that there is a Necronomicon level 2 being built up by the Lycan. There's a Necronomicon level 1 on Admiration.
Yeah, they're
And-
doing the Necro push.
Yeah, that's just such a good combination with the Lycan. How everybody gets empowered with the bonus damage also for minions. So it's just it's a very strong push they can have then. And also with some AoE damage going off from the Edict. I mean, Leshrac might kill off some Necronomicon warriors, and I don't know. That will be a lot of damage. As wow, in the middle we have a Gale going up that doesn't hit anything. Aberration is still trying to get something. Here is NEXT.kz. It's gonna be in some trouble, but he is gonna be fine as well, they're gonna chase down the Venomancer. SS comes in though, gonna chase down, gonna kill off the Leshrac, gonna kill off the Shadow Demon, double kill for him. Tiny killing off the Nature's Prophet in the meantime as Mantis is on the way out. Well, morphs towards his replicant target as Bane is gonna take another fall here. Triple kill for Silence on his Lycan. And someone's still being chased down. No. Queen of Pain wants him.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Queen of Pain wants Mantis. She's not gonna be able to get it though.
Yeah, and now M5 can take Roshan without problems. And Lycan has his Necrophilia. Yeah, it's a great choice by Silent not picking up the BKB and just going for the Necrophy.
Yeah.
Because he will get disabled by Bane anyways. So he just picked up his Necrophy and he will be so useful with the counter warding, pushing and just mana draining. Mana burning.
Yeah, we still have Admiration wanted to go for Mantis, but there's the mech charge from Lucky, as he's gonna be able to kill off Queen of Pain quite easily. It's overextending from Admiration there, being the only one there. Even though everybody of NEXT.kz just came back to life. Necro level 3 indeed on Silent. We have the mech up on Nature's Prophet, also has the Hand of Midas from that extra experience in gold. Don't know how much use that will have though. He will still be squishy for the Lycan.
Yeah, he won't do anything to the Lycan. He has no right click damage and he can't do much versus Lycan at all. If he Sprout, Lycan is just gonna Quelling Blade. So Vivi will have a hard time stopping Lycan.
Yeah.
Because all the fights when Bane is gonna ult the Lycan, Tiny is just gonna blink in and stun Bane.
Yeah, but to stop that though, he is building towards his BKB. He only needs 500 gold more to complete that. As we might see Blood Angel's in trouble, but she knows it, so he's gonna TP out.
Yeah, but I think that toss still works against BKB, but I'm not sure.
You can toss someone away still, yeah. With BKB, if that's what you mean.
Yeah, and Bane is in some huge problems middle.
He's gonna drop here. Last hit will go to Queen of Pain. Admiration taking that kill. And that will delay his BKB by quite a lot, as he now needs 700 gold more. Bottom tower gets pushed by SS in the meantime. With Wolf being there to scout out just in case someone comes there. And someone does come there. Nature's Prophet, what are you doing? Turns into a wolf. Is chasing him down. Look at the damage being done so much. 2 more right clicks, 3 more right clicks. Should probably get him as he's diving into the base so far. And there we have a mega kill for Lycan. As the rest of his team is there to help out. Everybody else M5 is here. They're gonna take a tier 3 tower. Might even try to go for more.
Bottom tower has fallen.
Yeah, I think they could, because they still have Aegis up on Lycan. So, and he has his ultimate up in 10 seconds.
And there's the toss, and there's Equal going down so fast. Queen of Pain's shout tape, making sure of that. There was a disruption on Tiny, but he couldn't care less. The own illusions tries to kill him. Some Treyons being made as there's a nightmare on SS right now, but he makes a wolf be in the nightmare instead. Great micro there.
Yeah, and I think M5 will just wait until the Necro-3 is up on Lycan again, and then just kill the tower.
Yeah, they can do that. They can definitely do that. It's 20 seconds. And Queen of Pain having a Necro level 2 soon. Tiny having a Blink Dagger, just gonna be able to be in a fight with just a blink away. There's the Wolves doing so much damage to the tower, and oh, and there they go. Wolf with the howl is done. Venomancer Nova pops, and Lycan chasing down some heroes. Shadow Demon is gonna be the first one to go down for him as he's chasing him all the way towards the throne. There we go, killing off that one. In the meantime, Morphling has managed to kill off his Venomancer. It's the first kill for NEXT.kz on M5 as Lycan is on the way out. Is in a lot of trouble now. Gets aroused, doesn't know how fast he has to get away from here. As Mantis tries to gank or kill the Queen of Pain. Gets shackled though. Looks like M5 wants to back up. Did manage to take the tower. And NEXT.kz might want to chase this as Tiny gets put into a Sprout. Queen of Pain is not done yet. kills off the Lucky with a blink in. There's another blink in from Vigos trying to do something, but he changed his mind. Goes to an illusion instead, and they probably will go get the barracks right now. And everybody of NEXT.kz has been forced back to base.
Yeah, and Lycan didn't lose his Aegis in that fight. So now we can just... we could suicide the mid-racks, but I don't think they will have time for it.
They are still with only 4 from M5. Stun doesn't latch, but still gets a nice nightmare from Blood Angel. Distracting the last kill though, and last hit rather. As everybody else of M5 is backing off. Blink daggers will be off cooldown again soon for Tiny, so he'll be able to blink away too. And everybody will be able to back off safe.
And look at Lycan's goal now. He has 5k goal.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's the right word. Ouch.
Yeah, that is just painful to have. But, what is he gonna go for?
He could build anything. He could build the Super Basher. I don't know what it's called.
Abyssal Blade?
Abyssal Blade, exactly.
Yeah.
He could build... I hope he's gonna build a Divine. I would be so happy. But I don't think he's gonna do it.
He's gonna buy Boots of Travel first, that's for sure. 3,500 gold left. We'll be able to port back to well, port. Maybe he's gonna be very aggressive, porting into the base of the Dire. Oh, Queen of Pain might be in some trouble. BKB from Bane got popped, but they can't chase this. It was actually the 3rd time Bane's BKB was having. He only has 4 stacks of higher duration left.
And Lycan is picking up a Sacred Relic. So either it's a Abyssal Blade or it's a Divine Rapier. Because he's not gonna go Radiance.
If he has a Rapier though?
I hope he's gonna pick it up.
Yeah.
It's so Russian style, just I don't care, let's pick up a Rapier.
Well, it could either be great, I mean he still has his Aegis, but he won't be having it for much longer as, well, still some time left before before Roshan is back, I guess. But yeah,
I don't know if we're gonna risk it by buying a Divine. It's I don't think it's worth it, but it would be fun at least.
That is true. That's 100% true. We have a split push going on right now, or at least it looked like that, with SS and Blood Angel on the top lane, and we still have Admiration and Venomance on the mid lane. And in the meantime, of course, the bottom lane is getting pushed by Nature's Prophet, who is not here for NEXT.kz right now.
Ooh.
No, and they want to go in there. Fiend's Grip is going off right now. Tiny being gripped and Morphling getting the kill with that Poison Nova going off right before he gets disrupted. The second shot doesn't land on Mantis. Still takes a lot of damage though. Will probably go down. Windrunner taking the kill on the Mantis. Queen of Pain in the meantime killing off the Nature's Prophet. As we hear a stun going off on the top lane. SS is being slowed by the Demonic Purge. Will still try to get a kill. And the Shadow Demon still has his Aegis too though. Gets disrupted. Double kill for the Venomance as he killed off the Bane and the Shadow Demon. Equal being the last one to go down right now as the Aegis does get popped. But that's a team wipe for NEXT.kz and the GG is called.
Dire's middle tower.
Yeah.
And there's a disconnect going. That's we will never know what SS is gonna go for. Aren't you sad? I'm kind of sad that we will never know.
Yeah, but that's a pretty fast game for M5. 30 minutes.
Yeah.
It was so action-packed all the game. But
yeah.
M5 coming out ahead of it. But
Yeah, there's almost 50 kills in this 30-minute game.
That's why you don't leave Lycan out. He's so strong.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous.
Now I got confirmation once again why he gets banned out. Indeed. Trying to kill Blood Angel still. He's gonna try to get away. Still has a TP. Might be able to use it actually. There's not gonna be an interruption from Nature's Prophet. Oh, they're just gonna go one-on-one. That's fun too. Windrun being popped.
And Windrun is gonna win. He has his mecha. He has his mecha. Do it! Yay.
Yay, there we go. Windrunner taking the last hit.
Oh, sad for you.
That will indeed, well, Windrunner being the only one left in, and Nature's Prophet and Shadow Demon both in still. So we're gonna have to wait until people actually leave, So the throne explodes. One of the throne explodes. We want to see a screen, an end screen, please. What do you think NEXT.kz could have done better in this game, by the way? Because they were looking so promising at the start. Apart from Lycan still free farming in the forest, of course.
I don't really know, because I think Morphling going for E-Blade, he shouldn't have done that, because if you don't get produce kills with your E-Blade, that item is gonna be pretty much useless, because you die from the spells and you don't get so much carry power as you could be having. But I think E-Blade is a fine choice. I just think that M5 outplayed them with their aggressive ganking and taking the towers out, and yeah, NEXT.kz couldn't do much. We didn't have so much anti-push.
No, they had some pushing themselves, but they didn't really have the opportunity to push in. And we have some ult chat going on because Philip also wants the end screen to be there.
Nobody's wanna leave the game.
No, nobody wants to leave the game. Creeps are killing off the tower though, but not enough. Because Lucky still wants to defend this. Maybe a bit with the heroes that he's controlling right now. Oh, look at Blood Angel, multi-controlling her heroes.
Go, go, go!
Yep.
Fight!
Fight this.
This is gonna be such an epic fight.
Yep. They just run in and start bashing on the tower. Very epic.
Morphling is gonna die. Or, no, hit it!
Queen of Fae is gonna die.
Hit the Morphling! Boom!
Like a wee wicked sick. Oh, it still puts him in a nightmare though, but we'll die. The track dying. Still no disconnection. Blood Angel wants to end this.
Go, go, Blood Angel.
Oh, what is he doing?
Oh.
Oh, Furion. There we have Mega Creep soon. And there we have Nature's Prophet disconnecting. Only 570 left in the game, but he is AFK, I believe, so I don't know.
Yeah, but we're gonna kill the throne now, so
Yeah.
it's okay.
It's okay. We'll have it soon.
Dire's ancient is under attack.
Oh, do you have any shoutouts in the meantime?
Radiant victory.
I could do some shoutouts
Do
to
so.
my team, and to our manager, Read Magic, and to our fans out there.
And I
And I
like
could-
that you don't say anymore if we have some.
No, I have learned my lesson.
Good, good.
And of course to you, I forgot.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna not really shout out, but I'm gonna tell people where they can find me on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook on sheevergaming.com, and on Twitch where you're watching right now on /Sheever. So, yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me, by the way, Minnie. I enjoyed it. There might be another game at 8, which is in an hour, but I will keep you up to date on that one.
Yeah, thanks for letting me cast.